George Washington was born on February 22nd, 1732, in Pope's Creek, Virginia. He was the son of a wealthy planter, and as he grew up, his occupation turned to that of a surveyor. George Washington's military career encompassed over 40 years, which included the French and Indian Wars, the American Revolutionary War, and the Quasi-War with the country of France. He served in British provincial militia, the Continental Army, and also the U.S. Army. He served 2 terms as the first United States of America president from 1789 to 1797, passing away almost 3 years after leaving office. Metal detectorists search for the relic dreams are made of, the Holy Grail of relics. They search fields, meadows, beaches. They search private land near battlefields and colonial properties for the most sought-after relic that can be found. A George Washington inaugural button. Detectorists who are lucky enough to find one look in disbelief, and many are brought to tears. The last 2 years, 3 of my friends have had the privilege of digging a George Washington button. Please welcome Stef Digs and learn about her experience digging a George Washington inaugural button. Please grab your beverage of choice and sit back and enjoy the show, which will begin in 1 minute. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Diggin with Deej. Oh, my goodness. Look at that. Mark-TBH Hunter, the first one in my chat, is now a member. Thank you, Mark. That's awesome. So let's see who's in the chat. We got Mark-TBH Hunter. He made a funny. Barnsley Treasure Hunter, welcome. Welcome to Diggin with Deej. The Bud Files, welcome back. Cynthia Swearingen, one of my mods. Thank you, Cynthia. Frugal Farmer Channel, another one of the new channels I'm subscribed to. Welcome back. Let's see. Mark Miller, welcome. Let's see, who else? Moto Mining's in the house. Thank you. Welcome. The Finder guy. Oh, I know who this is. This is Patrick, everybody. This is Stef Digs, digging buddy. So be sure to introduce yourselves, okay? There's no such thing as a stranger in my house. Just a friend yet to meet. Let's see. Rocky Mountain Life Prospecting. Cynthia and Rocky Mountain Life are both members as well. Let's see. Starry's Lost and Found. Steve is also a member, but he's a member under his Starry Lock channel. Okay, let's see. Who else? I'm still scrolling. JP Lawns and more. I met him at Flash Bash. Welcome back. Team Clambake, Bean and Pick. Welcome. See, Bean, I'm finally remembering your hubby's name or nickname. Still scrolling. Unfortunately, I don't have my partner in crime tonight. He's getting ready for a daughter or a son's wedding. I think a daughter's wedding this weekend, so he couldn't be here. And next week he won't be here because I think he's going to an event. Let's see, still scrolling. Michigan Gems. Hi, Joe. Still scrolling. I got the Finder guy, which I already said. I don't know if I put him up, but the Finder guy is a new channel I'm subscribed to. Don Williams of Can You Dig It? Don and Shelly, I hope you're feeling okay, better. Don just had surgery. 906 Steve, welcome. Welcome to Diggin with Deej. Let's see, still scrolling. Terry Burnett. I'm here lurking as usual, waiting to pick up takeout. Welcome, Terry. Let's see. Still scrolling. Susie's Detects UK. Welcome, Susie. Another channel I'm subscribed to. Welcome from the UK. Let's see. And I think I might be caught up. Let's see. Great Finds. Welcome, Great Finds. Great Finds in my house. Don Williams is in my house. I think I'm caught up now. So, with part one, I was able to have Mark and Joel, Mark the Berg Hunter and Joel Drum and Detect. And unfortunately, Stef had a family emergency and couldn't be here that night. So I decided tonight she and I could, find a date that we could both make it. And so this will be her experience digging a George Washington inaugural button. So without further ado, let's bring up Stef. Hi, girl. How you doing?
I'm all right. How are you?
Good. So let me get my list of questions.
All right.
Okay. So what area of the United States do you live?
I live in Connecticut.
You live in Connecticut.
Mm-hmm.
And how many years have you been detecting?
About 5.
5 years? Okay. Without giving away your permission, location, was there any history that you discovered that would explain why you found the GW button there?
Well, what's interesting is I kind of do my research backwards sometimes, and I knock on a lot of early 1800s homes where I live close by, because it seems that every other detectorist in town just goes straight for the 1700s permissions. And
Right.
I kind of do it creatively. I go to the ones that haven't been knocked before. And
Mm-hmm.
after I dug the button, I said, okay, I have to figure out what it's doing here. And it just so happens that a gentleman who lived there was one of the 23 in my town, I think, to respond to the Lexington alarm.
Oh,
So
wow.
that's pretty cool. Yeah, he served in the Continental Army.
What was the Lexington alarm? What do you mean? For those that don't understand.
I am so bad at explaining this. You're catching me off guard. Basically, the shot heard around the world.
Right.
So the shot that began the Revolutionary War.
The Revolutionary War. All right. How many hunts had you done at this permission before that day?
So many. I can't even tell you because there's like 8 or 9 acres of hay fields that were cut. So I have access to those in the spring, and then again in the summer between when they hay. So I hadn't been in this particular part of the property yet, but I went that day.
Oh,
So
yeah,
they
for
still keep
sure.
giving up the stuff. I've been there several times. I've probably been there upwards of 30, 40 times by now. Something like
Right,
that arena. It's just a huge permission. And
right.
they've become good friends of mine. So we
Yeah.
go here for some time to come. Hopefully I'll find more of them, you know?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So what did it ring up on your machine, and what machine did you find it with?
Well, at the time, I had a brief stint with the Simplex, and it was a mid-50s number,
Oh,
which
wow.
equates to a 19 on the Equinox because I beeped it on my Knox when I got home, so it was a 19.
Right.
Mm.
So make sure it makes sense being a 19
Yeah,
because
it's like a
most
low-ringing
dandy
dandy.
buttons are more of a tin type,
Yeah, I mean,
a
with
mixture of tin
dandies,
and something else.
yeah, with dandies on the Equinox specifically, those are gonna ring anywhere from usually about 19 and maybe 23, even 24, depending on
Mhm.
how thick the material is. This one had been in a fire, and,
Oh, wow.
whenever you show the picture, it's gonna show that there's kind of a curl to it, which I
Mhm,
have since actually flattened the thing because I
mhm.
just had the balls to do that, I guess. But I
Yeah,
nailed it and I flattened it, and, it didn't take any work at all. It took, like, one,
yeah,
put it under the
right.
put it
Boom.
over the flame, dunked it in some cold water, and then just pushed it slowly onto the counter, and bingo
Yeah,
boom, it's flat now.
that's
So,
cool.
yeah.
That's cool. Welcome, Iron Antler. Let me make sure. And there's somebody in the chat. I'm sorry, I can't. Shonif Buford T. Celis, I guess. I don't know how to say that for sure. I can't tell because of the text. So welcome. I think they're new to the chat. New to the stream. Mayor Videos, Marlon's in the house. Hi, Mayor Videos. Hi, Shaz73. So it rang up a 19.
Mhm.
So I'm trying to think, what would
Well, at
that
home, like I said, in the field, I was using the Simplex at the time, but I
Yeah.
didn't know what it was
I'm
on when
wondering what it did you try to see what it rang up on your other machines?
I actually have not.
Ooh, that
Just
would be interesting to know.
Yeah, because I've got a few Garrett machines hanging around. I've heard they ring up in the 60s on a Garrett. So it's
Mhm.
kind of it's a funky number is what they
Yeah.
ring up. It's an
Yeah,
unassuming.
it was an odd number.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
didn't ring up what I thought it would ring up. After you told me that, I thought it would have
right.
rang up higher
Yeah,
because I
no,
thought it would have
evidently
been
they
more of a brass alloy.
evidently they notoriously ring up on the lower side.
Mhm.
So it's gonna be a funky number and you will not expect it and it will knock you on your butt.
Wow. Wow.
So it's a big
High fun with
surprise.
dirt and finding goodies too. Um, so were you digging with your digging buddy Patrick?
No, this is actually before I even met Patrick. This was
Oh, wow.
April, I think it was April 25th, 2020 is the day that I found it.
Mhm.
I met
April
Patrick
25th.
last year, so of
Yeah. Wow. That's cool.
course, naturally, I was all by myself, so I didn't have anybody to celebrate.
Yeah.
But that's
Now, for
I
those
went
of
live
you
on
that
Facebook.
haven't seen the video, Mark Thomas, can you put the links to the video in the chat? I will also, after I have links to Stef's channel, but after the live stream, I will put links to that video so that you can go and watch it because it's an amazing video. And that. So you were finding this towards the end of your hunt.
Well, it became the end of my hunt because I couldn't concentrate after that.
Right. You couldn't
I finished
concentrate after that, and I don't blame you.
I finished
Yeah.
the line that I was working in this hayfield, and I dug a tomback button, and then I said, "Wait a minute, what the hell am I still doing here? I can't concentrate for the
Right,
next."
right. I remember that.
My phone's exploding too because I decided to go live after I dug it, and I'm
Right.
crying, like snotting all over myself.
Now,
You
for
know,
those of us that don't get to dig dandy buttons, okay,
yeah.
we're in the wrong part of the country, okay?
Mm.
So when Stef pulls it out. She goes, "Oh, it's a dandy button," because dandy buttons are very common where she's at, her part of the country. Okay.
Yeah, very.
But you
Especially
had no
commercial.
idea at first what you had.
No, and
You
what's
want to explain?
interesting, there was a bit of movie magic there, and so this is interesting. I cheated a little bit, and I knew that it was a dandy, but I didn't really wanna not share the experience of finding it with the audience, so I'm like, "Okay, just drop it
Right.
back." But I had no clue what I had. All they did was I felt the shank, felt it in my hand, and I'm like, "You numbnuts, turn the camera on and then experience it with the audience."
Right.
But I had
Right.
no idea what was on it. I thought it was just kind of a slicked out, not great condition dandy button, which it
Right.
kinda is, except it's got a chicken on it.
Yeah. A very important chicken on it.
Very one. Yep.
Okay. So, hi, Frederick Romano. And I think I said hi to Shaz73. I think I'm caught up with everybody in here. So, continue. So you pull it out, you realize it's a dandy button, and then what?
I start wiping it off on camera, and I'm like, uh, wait a minute. I see something in the middle, I think. I think I see a shield, but maybe my eyes are playing tricks on me.
Mhm.
I'll be back. And
Right.
instead of coming right back, what you don't see in the YouTube video, well, you do see it in the YouTube video because I
Yeah,
included
you
it.
showed when you went live on Facebook.
Mhm. Yeah, because I was freaking out. I didn't want to be alone. I mean, this is
Right.
also like right after COVID, so
This
none
is
of
a
us,
find of a lifetime. I mean,
you know,
you want to share it with your friends.
yeah, yeah. So that was really important. So, even though it kind of, I'm very persnickety about my videos. So even though I wasn't able to hold my camera sideways and fill the whole frame and stuff, I thought
Mhm.
it would be ridiculous to not put that
Oh
emotion
yeah, for
in
sure.
the video. It was definitely the right choice, even though it was low
Yep.
res and stuff. It was
Oh
just
yeah, for
really
sure.
important to put that in there.
Yep.
So it was really exciting.
And that.
Yeah, yeah. I
And
had a whole bunch of
how was your reaction on Facebook?
A lot of people reacted very positively to it. I got a lot of
Mhm.
congrats on my wall after that. And then I posted a picture of it, like 300 or 400 people liked it or something. It was a big deal because when I make a
Mhm.
stink on Facebook, a lot of people see my stuff because I'm so active on Facebook. If I make a big
Right.
find, a lot of people see it.
Right.
So it was so much fun to at least try to catch up with people in the chat too that I hadn't seen when I was going live. Just like,
Right.
"Hey, thanks so much," because I try to answer every comment all the time. So I
Mhm.
had my work cut out for me that evening, but it was so much fun. So
Oh
much,
yeah, for sure.
yeah.
For sure. And
Yep.
that and Steph is a pretty tough bird. It takes a lot to bring tears to her eyes and for her to cry. And I cried right along with you. I watched it
Yep.
again today just to make sure I had all
Yep.
my I's dotted, and I bawled right along with you.
Oh yeah, I mean, this is not a coincidence what I'm doing right here. Like totally, I tear up just thinking about it.
Yep,
And,
yep.
it's funny. I mean, not to totally get off course, but some of you in the chat, I'm sure, have seen the video I just put out this last Friday, which is
Oh yeah, she just
one
came out with
a Grail coin.
Steph lives in the Holy Grail of states, folks. Okay.
I do. I live in a great state.
So she has that advantage. Michigan here only goes back to like 1819
Yeah.
when they started selling land. You know, I couldn't possibly find anything that as old as what she's finding,
Yeah.
but her state is one of the first 10 colonies.
Yeah. It
So
was the
how?
fifth, I think. I think Connecticut's number 5. And my
Yeah,
town, my town
right.
incorporated 1708,
I'm
but
trying to think. What are the first 10 colonies? There's Massachusetts, Connecticut, New Jersey, Rhode Island, Virginia. Was Virginia then yet? I don't know. Anyhow, the first 10 colonies, okay, folks,
yeah.
the first 10 colonies, any of those states, you have a better chance of digging a GW button. And let me tell you why, okay? Where's my notes? George Washington was the only president in the history of the United States. He was the only president to be unanimously elected by the Electoral College. And in the first election, he won the electors of all 10 eligible states. He wasn't with either party, but they wanted him to be president. Both parties. Okay. So you're more likely to hit one of those first 10 states. You're more likely to dig one there than anywhere else. Okay.
Yep.
Because he was beloved by many. So,
Absolutely. And I've seen a lot come out of Connecticut, Vermont, New Hampshire, Massachusetts. So really, the New England area is where it's at. If you want to
yep.
find the George Washington button, take enough trips to New England, you'll find one. I mean, for me, it was, and I think for a lot of people who hunt colonial relics, it's on a bucket list that is achievable. I mean, and
Mm-hmm.
that's crazy to really think about. But when you live in New England, if you're hunting the right sites, if you're diligent, if you're going out enough times, you will find one. So I knew I would find one. I was just that
Right.
absolute about it. You're not guaranteed like a pine tree shilling, although I'm pretty sure I'm going to find one. I've just got, that's just the
Yeah.
attitude you have to
If
have.
anybody can find one, you can, girl.
Yeah, I found a needle in a haystack. You guys, if you haven't seen this week's video, you got to check it out.
You
I
got to
won't
check
leave
it out.
this,
You
but,
got it. Well, was it last week's video?
this past Friday, so it's the most recent one.
Right.
So if anyone
Right.
goes to my channel, it's right there on the
He
home.
dug something on my bucket list. It's a very rare coin. You can go ahead and tell them if you want. I don't care.
You know what? I'll let them go and watch it.
Yeah, be sure you watch your latest video. She dug a very rare coin. I think there were only 100,000 minted.
179,000.
179,000. So
across 9 years, though. So think
yeah,
about that.
right.
So it was a very rare coin, and it's the rarest denomination of that type of coinage.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
Go figure.
906 Steve says, "Have you ever hunted in Maine?"
God, I got to think about that for a minute. I don't think so. And I need to see my friend Amanda Digger DeGods because she lives up there.
Get
So
with
one of these
Amanda.
days. I don't think I've dug up there. If I have, I completely forgot it, and I'm sorry for whoever I dug with. But I can't think of a time I dug in Maine. I think of just furthest north I've gone. I think is New Hampshire and Vermont.
Now I'm looking through the chat. Oh, Dirt Diggers UK, Scott and Kimmy are in the chat. Welcome back, you two. Is anybody? I'm looking for questions. Oh, Mayor Video said, if and you don't got Stef Digs, then head on over for a click. I'm not sure about that accent, Marlon.
That's okay. They got the gist.
Yeah, they got the idea. Scrolling. Frederick Romano, welcome back. I'm still looking. Oh, yeah, Finder guy. Look at this. He's got chickens. Putting chickens.
He made friends with some chickens at one of his permissions recently.
Oh, did he?
Yeah,
I think I saw that. I think I saw that one.
Yeah, well, in the intro of his video, there's a photo of him with a chicken.
Right, right.
Only Patrick. He's your farmer guy. He's not just the finder guy. He's got
Yep. Mark-TBH Hunter said, same here, Steph. I was by myself and no one to ask, is this what I think it is?
See, I knew it was what I thought it was.
To the house, he cleaned it up. Then he called Mike Lyman and sent him pictures, and Mike's going, holy crap, you dug one, dude.
I knew what it was, and mine was the ugliest thing when I pulled it out of the ground. I cleaned it with a brass brush and some soap when I got the nerve to do it a few weeks later. I actually had I reached out to somebody to see if they could restore it because it was in such poor condition, and they said, Steph, it's fire damage. There's nothing I can do about it. Right. And I said, you know what? Let me just see what happens. I've got nothing to lose. There's no details on this thing. I've got a lot of pictures. I've got footage. And from the first swipe, I could tell, like, oh, this is going to go well. Thank God. Thank God. Good. So,
super.
Looking forward to the next one. I know I'll get another one,
I hope you do. And if I am able, Steph has invited me down there, you guys, to dig with her. I said, if I come down, I want to try too. Maybe I'll get lucky. I mean,
you never know.
I found this one thing, and we never ever, when I went down for Ricky and Mike's hunt a little over 2 years ago, Oh, I bet you I don't have it in here. I don't have it down here. It must be upstairs. I found something. I'll have to send you a picture, Steph. Maybe you can identify it.
I'm
Or
usually
maybe I already asked you, but I found this thing that looks like a very old suspender clasp, but it's weird. It has giant teeth on it. Either that or it's part of some kind of a buckle. I don't know which. But that's my 1700s. My only 1700s I've ever dug was a relic.
Yeah.
Um,
I dug a copper today. I can't identify it worth anything. We were just scouting a new site, Nicola and I. And well, I showed you, but I'll show the audience too. I dug this
right.
really sweet musket butt plate.
It's the whole thing, folks.
It's the whole thing. I'm so excited.
Oh,
the stuff that gets me
it's a
excited.
musket butt. It went at the base of the end of the musket. You know that one.
And that's where you put it, right on your shoulder there.
Yep. Right.
So,
yep.
Yeah, I'm so stoked that I don't have many gun parts. I've got one ramrod thimble, one of the middle pieces. It's pretty small. It could have even been on like a blunderbuss or a flintlock pistol or something. But yeah, this was, in signals like this too, when you're scouting a site, talk about getting excited, because if this is 6 inch, I mean, it was 6 inches in the ground.
Yeah.
My
So
ears
what
were ringing
else?
for that. So that's always just such a good sign. And then Nicola dug a copper. I dug a copper. I dug like a bigger than a 69 caliber musket ball, a few other things too. So we're definitely going back tomorrow.
Yeah, for sure.
Yep.
For sure.
Lots of promise, which is
Saw
exciting.
somebody new. The fox in the ground detecting. Welcome. Let's see. Does anybody have any questions for Steph? Oh, Nancy says, here you go. When are we digging again, Steph?
Whenever you want, come on down.
I know. Nancy, I don't know if I'm going to be able to come down for that Pennsylvania hunt or not. I'm still waiting to hear if Karen's going to be able to go or not. Everything's so crazy with her work right now that I don't know. If anything, maybe I can drive part way to her house and then spend the night and rest and then drive the rest of the way, because it's 11 and a half hours. Pam has already told me she's not well enough to go on that trip and dig. So I don't know if I'll be able to go or not. Only less than 10 tickets left. Wow. So anyhow, we'll see. I'm trying. So, let's see. So you have a book that I really want. Do you have that handy? The one we were talking about last night?
I do, but it's like in the middle of the stack that's holding up my computer.
Oh.
What it is, Discovering Virginia's Colonial Relics by Bill Dancy. A lot of people know about that book, but not a lot of people know, because we were talking about this last night when we ran a test, that he actually did do a reprint of these, you guys. So they're not
right. So they're not as expensive as they used to be. I think they used to be what, 70?
I think they were 65. They were very reasonable. I don't know what they are now, but then when he ran out on the first run, it was like you'd have to pay an arm and a leg to get one. In fact, I reached out to him directly to say, "Hey, Bill, where can I buy your book?" And he directed me to one shop in Texas that he said might have a couple copies. And I lucked out and paid like $85 for it.
Wow.
Yeah. So, but it's
tell me the name of the book slowly and I'll type it in the chat.
Discovering.
Oh, wait a minute. Did she have it up? No, she put in Steph's. Okay.
Discovering Virginia's Colonial Artifacts.
Virginia's Colonial Past
Artifacts. Yep. And that's what I mentioned.
And that's by, you said Bill Dancy?
Yep. Dancy.
Okay.
And I plug his book all the time. I use a lot of screen grabs.
That's the name of the book.
Yep. That is an excellent book.
So if you live in a New England state, this would be an excellent book to use for relic identification.
Yep, that, and also tips on like privy digging and stuff too. So for anyone who's interested in that, I haven't really delved into that too much yet. But it's a really, and he has a lot of toward the end of the book, a lot of suggestions and ideas on how to set up your relic room
Mhm,
and your displays and all that. So
mhm.
he does a really nice job of it. I have a feeling he's pretty OCD like me because he has these beautiful, like perfect displays,
Yep, yep.
cabinets and stuff. But every little doohickey thing, I swear to God, I find it in his book. Like, it's just crazy.
There's 2 copies on Amazon left, is what Nancy's saying, folks, of that book that I just put the title in.
Yeah,
Then there's this book
that's another good one. Really good one.
for identifying military buttons, and
Mhm.
it also has the George Washington inaugural buttons in here,
And
and I
early
think a
patriotic
couple
and,
of
uh
the
yeah,
mourning buttons. Have you ever dug you've dug a mourning
I dug a
button or
mourning brooch.
brooch?
A brooch, yeah, it had nothing to do with, George Washington. In fact, unfortunately, with mourning buttons, there's really only one design that can be attributed to George Washington, and
Mhm,
supposedly there are cufflinks as well, but evidently the advertisement from a newspaper in, like, 1799 is
mhm.
nowhere to be found. I've heard that
Oh,
that
wow.
such a thing exists, but it's nowhere to be found
I
anymore. It used to be on
I
Robert's.
bet you it's in the Library of Congress.
I'm sure that it is, yeah. That's actually a really
Like,
good, it's like
I
a book.
think the waiting list for appointments, the last time I checked was a year ago, and the waiting list or before COVID, and the waiting list was like you had to sign up like 6 months in advance.
Wow. See, I at one point, because actually my sixth great grandfather is like a nephew-in-law or something to George Washington. So he had letters going back and forth with
Yeah.
GW, and I've read some of those letters because they're in
Oh,
the
that is so cool, Steph.
yeah. So I mean,
I
you can
probably
get
have
access to a lot of
ancestors
stuff.
too because mine go back to Massachusetts, okay?
Yep.
I am a descendant of Thomas White, Wight, of Dedham, okay? I think that's how you say Dedham, Mass?
Yes. Yep.
Okay, I pronounce it right.
Yeah.
We have somebody in our chat, Ken of Adventures in Dirt. Hi,
Hey,
Ken.
Ken.
Welcome
And I
in
just
there.
emailed him yesterday to give him a little tip off about my Grail coin video because I know he likes
Oh,
putting out
yeah.
videos about some really rare coinage. So I said, "Here you go. You got to work
Mhm.
with the swearing now." But no, but I told him, I said, "Ken, I don't know if you checked your email yet. I haven't checked to see if you responded, but um, you can splice it up if you if you want.
Uh-huh.
He's good at that.
Frederick Romano says he's a descendant of Romano cheese.
You know what's really messed up? Here's a funny story for you. Kind of
Okay.
sad but funny. So my great great grandfather in New Orleans, I'm the first generation on my mom's side to be born outside of the city of New Orleans.
Mhm,
Like we go back to the original Cajuns. In any
mhm.
case, my great great grandfather, he kind of went through hell in World War I, and he didn't come out quite in one piece, and he had a few screws loose. So he tried to rob the Zatarains of Zatarain rice.
Oh my.
That was in the paper. We found that in the archives. It's just like, oh my god, really? That's how
Oh my
Iranian
gosh.
I am, I guess.
Wow. That's
Not a good
wild.
legacy for him. The poor guy. I'm sure he had more to him than that. But
Mhm.
interesting family stories.
I have family that was killed during the Salem witch trials.
Really,
Yeah.
such a sad situation. It's just,
Yeah.
ay, ay, ay.
That's that's a whole nother that's gonna be in this fall. I'm gonna be doing something about the Salem witch trials.
That
And a
really
lot of people don't realize witch trials just weren't in Salem. They were in Connecticut too.
Yeah, I haven't read a ton about them. I've been to Salem a few times. I always tend to go on a walking tour every time I'm there. I love
Mhm,
doing that. And I haven't been in like 10 or 15 years now. I need to go back. I like
mhm.
the memorial that they've got with all those benches and stuff with
Yeah,
everybody's names on them. And it's such a quaint, awesome little town. I love it.
it is.
Absolutely love it.
That's on my bucket list to go and see my white ancestors.
Yeah, yeah.
The last name of the family was White, Wight. It came from the Isle of Wight in England.
Well, tend to go, if I end up going this year in the fall, because that's the only time anything's open until a reasonable time
Mhm.
during the week. If I see that name on a headstone, I will send you a picture for sure.
Yeah, because Thomas White and his wife landed, I'm trying to think, in 1629.
Wow.
They came on the ship called the William and Mary.
Let's go.
So isn't that wild?
Yep.
So, Susie Detects is in the house.
Hello.
Oh, I did see her before. She said, I'd tune into the Salem video you do for sure. Oh yeah, that'll be around the Halloween holiday, I'm sure. Paranormal Explorers, welcome. Another channel I'm subscribed to. Welcome back. Let's see if I've missed anybody in the house. Anybody have... Hi, Grapevines, in case I missed you.
Hey, Mike.
Does anybody have any questions for Stef?
Anything at all, just keep it appropriate.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they know the rules in my chat. Because when we get them trolls that cause trouble, I don't even hesitate to boot them. David
That's mostly for Patrick, so
Alfonsetti.
he doesn't make a smart aleck. Doesn't send me a smart aleck question. He's a
Oh,
dad.
there's Cricket Mermaid Treasure Hunters in the chat. She's
Sweet.
watching and cleaning the kitchen.
Right.
David Alfonsetti. Did I pronounce that right? Welcome. So I don't see any questions yet. So, so what are your plans for that site? I mean, how much more land do you have to go over yet?
40 acres.
Oh my goodness,
Yeah,
that's going to take a while.
I haven't even touched the woods. So I've got 8 or 9 acres of hay fields, and I'm actually probably going to go in the next couple of weeks because in that case, I am out of the property owner's hair because they go to South Carolina this time of year, and they've told me I can go whenever I want, even when they're not
that's
home.
cool.
So yeah, it's usually just me and the maintenance guy that's there.
Right, right. That's
doing some
cool.
kind of project. So, that way I can go for like 8 or 10 hours and I'm not in the way or anything because the property owner loves to mow the lawn, really loves to mow the lawn, and there's a lot of it. So, yeah, so I'll probably go back maybe next week or something. They should be back in May, so I should be able to hit it a few times. And, that might actually be where I take my CTX to try it out because I do have a CTX 3030 that I have not used yet, which is just criminal, and I'm aware
you better try it. You better try it.
Yes.
Now, Frederick Romano says, ask Stef, what is her oldest foreign coin?
1655 French Liard.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Now, is that a big or a small coin, or?
I wish it had with me, but it's about the size of a nickel.
About the size of a nickel?
Copper ring up about a 21, I think.
Very cool.
Yep.
Very cool.
Well, it's the oldest identifiable because last year I did dig a copper cob that I had none other than Captain Carl Fismer look at because I.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So he actually friended me on Facebook a couple of years ago. I was like, really? Me? Why?
Because you're finding such phenomenal treasure here, girl.
I guess so. But he's handled more cobs than probably anybody in the world. So I said, Carl, I need help on this one. And it's really wasted. It's been clipped to all heck. And he said, yeah, without a doubt, that is a clipped 8 Meravidi. And it's probably a Philip IV, which dates from the 1620s to 1640s. Wow. But I don't have a date on it. So I always say my oldest coin is the Liard because I actually have a solid date on that.
You've got a solid date on that one. Right, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, the last time I went down to Florida and did detecting with part-time detectorist, Amy, she detected a fake cob.
Oh, I hate those. Do you believe it? Would you
But
believe
it was so beat up, it was hard to tell.
Oh, no.
And she goes, this has got to be fake. And I'm going, what? What did you find? But it was so abrased by all the sand and stuff, probably from the hurricanes and stuff.
Yeah.
That it had no shine to it.
What?
And it looked like rough silver. It really did. It looked the right color, but it wasn't. We tested it. We got back and tested it, and it wasn't. But it was in the Keys where she found it.
No, that's just cruel. You know,
like, who the heck?
I had a mission owner that admitted to doing that.
You can't even get one of those for less than $3 or $4 as a souvenir.
Well, it depends. Actually, we had a pirate themed party at our house about 5 or 6 years ago, and we
Mhm.
bought a whole bag of those like five-sided cobs that kind of just give away that they're fake, the ones we see in ID Me
Right.
and all that kind of stuff. Those notorious five-sided,
Right.
and they were
Hi,
super.
vehicles.
So but I had a permission owner who had a second home in Florida, and they moved there permanently now, so I don't have permission there anymore. But he said, "Oh yeah, sometimes when I'm bored, I throw those fake cobs on the beach just to give detectorists something to do." I said,
Oh, it gives them
"Oh,"
heart failure, yeah.
I said, "Yeah, you're gonna give someone a heart
A
attack.
heart
Do you
attack, and you're
realize
gonna
that?"
find them laying on your beach.
I know. I was like, "That's not very nice." He's chuckling. He thinks it's
Put
funny.
something good out there, not something that,
Throw a rosy dime out there. I don't
you
care.
know,
Something that
get
at
the
least.
adrenaline running and then only to find out it's fake. I mean, that's
Yeah, that's
terrible.
just horrible. I'd be so pissed if I done one of those.
Yep.
Oh, I'm a
Treasure
bad
Hunting
pro.
SWPA, welcome. Let's see. We had 22 in our chat. Let's see if I've missed anybody else. I don't think so. Jimmy Cloak, if I didn't say hi, hello. Anybody else have any questions for Steph? So, are you going to any events this year?
Well, I just went to Relic Con a couple of weeks ago. That was a ton of fun. I know there's been some chatter about it on the internet, but I had a great time.
Mm-hmm.
And I was hoping to go to Come Out Swinging, but unfortunately, we have a wedding to attend that weekend. So and
Mm-hmm.
I kind of committed to that like a year ago.
Right.
I can't get out of it. I really wish I could. Trust me.
Right.
It's one of Nicola's coworkers' weddings, and I
Okay.
haven't even met her, so
Right.
I can't wait. Uh, and I'm trying to think of what else that we were thinking about. If there's a fall dig stock this year, we'll certainly go to that. That's no question about that because I know
Yeah.
we were talking about
Some
doing
people are saying they heard that they're not going to have a fall dig stock this
that'd
year,
be
that
too
they're
bad.
just
Yeah,
doing a summer one, which is in Ohio.
yeah, that stinks. I hope they have a fall one, but we'll see what happens. I'll just
We'll
keep
see.
my ear to the
Well, I'm
ground.
sure it's got to be hard to find permissions that big. I
It
mean,
is, but I will say last year when they opened up more fields than they had 2 years before when it was pounded
mhm,
down, a lot more people found stuff, and I was
that's
pretty
good.
satisfied with my finds. I only found a few things, but one of them was a Canadian half dime, which is something I really
Mhm,
wanted to find, a fish scale. I found a
right.
Canadian copper.
That's amazing. You found a fish scale? They
Yeah,
are so tiny.
they're
They
so
are
tiny,
so
and I
tiny.
wanted I wanted to mess with, my friend Debbie from Mine Lab
Oh,
and say
yeah.
I wanted to mess with her and tell her that it was, like, 12 inches on edge or something. It was
Oh,
like
wow.
it was about an inch in the ground. I didn't mess with
Right,
her, I told her the truth.
right.
But that was yeah, it was just like this beep, 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 like 19 and 20 signal, and it sounded like silver, and I thought it was a half real until I sprayed it off. So it was really cool, though.
Yep,
I love that area. I kinda hope they do another one up there because I don't think
yep.
it's not hunted out yet, definitely. But,
Right,
you know,
right.
depends what
Well, I don't think farm fields are ever hunted out. I've been hunting
yeah,
the home side of tragedy for years,
yeah, yeah.
for years. Now, I just saw metallic A heavy metal detecting. Welcome. They're new. I thought I saw somebody else in the chat. Matt said they're going to do a fall, but it won't be where Digstack was. Oh, okay.
You know if it's on the East Coast?
Is it, Nancy? Do you know where? Have you heard? Is it going to be New England or New York or what's it going to be? I don't know if they've said anywhere what it's going to be. Hi, B Higgles, in case I missed you. Let me scroll back, make sure I haven't missed anybody. Bear with me, folks. My partner in crime is getting ready for his daughter's wedding. Treasure Hunting SWPA. Let's see. Okay, must be Ken had a question. Let me look. How do you manage your time in the field between detecting and filming?
Poorly. No, I'm just kidding. I do all right. It's hard when you have a group, and I'm sure Ken can attest to that. He knows when you
Right.
have a group. When it's totally different. If I'm alone, it's so much easier because I can take my time. I don't have a
Hmm.
problem. I can take my super high tech computer, or excuse me, my camera, which is really just my phone with a
Right.
dead cat on the end of it.
Yeah,
Right.
I use my phone too.
Um, yeah, and I can take my time, film the signal if it's a decent signal. and just putz around or whatever. If there are other people with me, I kind of want
You're
I tend to
bebopping in
cherry
between.
I tend to cherry pick because I'm running here, there, and everywhere. If somebody digs I tell people, a lot of people, if they go out, would be the first time they want to know, what do I want to film? Coins, 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 because that's what everybody wants to watch on YouTube. And if
Right.
you find something colonial, like a big dandy button, that's great. If you find a
Or a
musky
shoot
ball and you're 100
buckle.
feet away from me, save it.
Right.
Uh, so,
Yeah.
I said, if it's something that makes you go, oh, wow, then call me over, essentially. So it goes okay. I don't do a ton of B-roll footage, so
Hmm.
I'm basically just going from find to find to find, but it's
Hmm.
definitely easier when you're by yourself. Or with
Right.
one other person. One other person's okay too.
Right.
But the big groups, it gets tough because then you don't have a lot of time to dig, and by the time you get situated again, someone else goes, woohoo. So
Right. Right.
I do all right.
So let me see. Does anybody else have questions? Nancy said yes, East Coast, New England. He was waiting on permission paperwork
That's
for
awesome.
dig stock. So that's awesome.
Yes, I can't wait. I'll definitely be at that one then.
That's cool.
Without a
I
doubt.
will try to be at that one. Hopefully he makes it after I come back from England.
Yep. Well,
Because I
I
will
would
be
imagine he'll do October again, if I had to guess, because that seems to be, a lot
right.
of people are
Well,
saying,
hopefully it's not the first week of October.
yeah, it was this time,
Hopefully,
so we'll see. Hopefully you're
hopefully he'll
around.
do it the second week of October to give
Yeah,
the farmer more time to get his crops off.
absolutely. Yeah. And
So,
it was so much fun this time. And if you don't find me in the field, I'm probably at the Mine Lab tent. So come by and say hi, grab some stickers, all that fun stuff.
right,
See the
right.
prize
You need
wheel,
to
that's
send me
always
some
fun.
stickers, girl, so I can hand them out with my sticker packs.
Yes, yeah. Send me
Yeah,
your
and
address
I'll
when you
send
go
you
out
some of
because
mine, but I don't have your address. So,
uh,
when you
we'll
get a chance, if you could message it to me, I'd appreciate it.
sounds good.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for coming on and sharing your experience.
Thanks for having me. This has been fun. I appreciate it.
Anybody can dig these buttons. You have to learn what your machine is telling you.
Yep.
All different kinds of machines have found George Washington inaugural buttons.
Yeah. You
So,
can do it. If you're in the right spot and you are doing it vigilantly, you'll find one. Just keep at it.
yep, just keep at it.
Absolutely.
So, well, thank you so much.
You
And
too.
I will talk to you later on tonight. I know you have things you have to do.
Yes. Yeah.
So I will let you go. And thank you so much.
Thank you, Deej. I'll see you
Okay.
later.
All
Bye,
right.
everybody.
Excuse me. Bear with me, folks. I was kind of under the weather the last couple of weeks. And my nerves have been messing with my stomach. Excuse me. So, how is everybody doing? And that, let's see. I'm trying to check. Javier Garcia, welcome. Javier, did you get your token in the mail? I don't think Mark Thomas received his yet. How did everybody like me having Stef Digs on? I felt it was only right, especially with her having to not be at part 1 because she had a family emergency. And that. Oh, Papa Roos, what's in the dirt? Welcome. Or Papa Rouse, what's in the dirt? I'll say it right one of these times. Let's see. All right. So now we're to the part that is mail call and treasure hunters prayer list. Has Mud Swat showed up yet? I'm kind of concerned about him. So on our sickness or illness list, our world-class treasure hunters prayer list, we have Barb, Dirt Pirate McConnell Morrow, John of AU Family Prospecting, which he was in ICU, and I think he's out now. I think Banshee Mining told me he was out. Bill 457 is getting back on his feet after recovering from COVID. Susie Q96 had her eye surgery and something. She's in the chat. she has to see a specialist because apparently it didn't go as expected. Kicking cancer metal detecting dentist is going through treatment, so keep him in your prayers. Brooklyn treasure hunter Anthony's has been recovering from illness. Pull tab Pam is having a very, very rough time right now. That's part of my stomach issues, is I've been so worried about her. Tammy of Nugget Shooterette finally got to the bottom of her illness and is working with the doctors, slowly getting better. Jerry's wife, detecting history's mystery. Lee from Diggin It is back to listing videos, but he was recovering a long time from COVID that he got back in October. Forrest Danette, a longtime detectorist and a friend of Russ of First Texas, his friend Forrest Danette passed away 2 weeks ago. Russ of First Texas buried his father it was the same weekend as Florida Hunt 8. P.D. Sandigger's mother-in-law needs your prayers. Kay's Diggin It's mother needs your prayers. Detector Kev looks like he's doing pretty good. He was in a motorcycle accident and messed up his arm, but he looks like he's doing okay. Matt Tomani, keep him in your prayers. Still battling cancer. Chris Ward and Tom Holliday of the club I belong to, keep them in your prayers. I don't know if Mud Swat's in the chat. He could just be watching, but Mud Swat, I've been praying for you, dude. All I saw on Facebook was something like tragedy strikes again in his family, or I don't know what it had to do with. He didn't go into depth on it. So whatever Mud Swat is dealing with, please keep him in your prayers. There was somebody else. I'm missing somebody. Who am I missing, folks? Mud Swat and somebody else. I already said Pam. Oh, oldies and goodies. I have a picture. He never smiles for pictures. Oh, the salt of the earth, dude. He was outside for the first time. He took his walker outside, and they had to go out and get him. He wanted to be outside, and they said, "You've been out here for over an hour, dude." So he was able to walk outside with his walker and get some fresh air and sunshine. He called me. I think he called Jonathan too as well. So keep all these people in your prayers. If I've missed anybody, please, put a note in the chat or in the comments after the live stream's over, because I always rewatch to see if I missed anybody. Okay. Let's see. So in the last 10 days, I've gotten all this mail. So we got to get caught up, and I'm going to do it in the order I received it. Okay. So the first one is from Can You Dig It, Don and Shelly. And I think I won something on their live stream. Okay. Wow, that's a lot of writing. Hi, Deej. Hope all is well. I noticed in one of your videos that you collect Canadian bank tokens. I have enclosed one for you. If you already have it, feel free to trade it or use it in a giveaway. Also enclosed is a Czech Republic Korin coin for your friend that collects coins with horses. Oh, cool. You know who that is. That's Outdoor Adventures with CCC, Chocolate Cherry Coins. It is a cool coin. Lastly is a 1799 British KG3 halfpenny for a giveaway. Whoa, you guys. Eventually, we need to road trip to Michigan and go rock hunting. Shelly wants to find a Petoskey stone and a pudding stone. Hope to see you again soon. Happy digging, Dawn and Shelly. All that writing. Very cool, ladies. What do we got here? All right. Ooh, that looks like a magnet. Oh, they sent me a magnet. A Can You Dig It magnet. Very cool. Oh, that's awesome. And I think they sent me a sticker and I put it in one of my sticker packs. So Dawn and Shelly, if you have extras, feel free to mail them and I'll put them in my sticker packs. Ooh, look at that. You know what? We need to turn on. Let's turn on this. And let me show you the coin she sent. There's that. And let me move that over there because I may have a few coins to show you tonight. Let's see. So I got to go into settings and we're going to change the camera. There we go. See if this will show it. Look at that. Let's try it. There. Is it all in there? Pretty much. Very nice. Look at that with a horse on it. Ooh, and it's got a lion on the other side. Look at that. Oh, I love lions. Very cool. That's for chocolate cherry coins. Oh, she sent. Whoa, look at this. An 1854 Dragon Slayer, folks. Whoa. We got another one to give away. Very cool. There's that. And this is a 1799 KG, let's see, KG3. There's that side. Oop, it's upside down. And there's that side. Very cool. That is awesome. Let's switch back. Okay, that is awesome. Get out of there. So thank you very much, Dawn and Shelly. Can you dig it? And Dawn and Shelly do a live stream Thursday nights. So be sure to check out their channel, folks. Okay, next one in line comes from Michigan. I think this person is in the chat. I did a sticker trade with somebody. Yuppers. Whoa. Here we go. Thanks for the support, Michigan Gems. Joe. It's from Joe. Michigan Gems. And these are stickers for the sticker giveaways, folks. It's got Michigan on it. Here's one style. And then here's one that just says Gems with the Michigan. Very cool. Thank you so much, Joe. So we will put some of those in our sticker packs. Next one in line is from B3 Relic Recovery. I didn't think I won anything. I thought somebody else won this, but maybe I did. B3 Relic Recovery. There's a sticker. I've already got one of these that I can't remember if I had him sign at Flash Bash or not, but and I got an envelope here. Whoa, several. Oh, a transit token. He sent me a transit token with buses on it. Oh, they're all transit tokens. Okay, let's show you these. What time is it? 6:25. I gotta hurry because I don't want to be late. Okay. So we got, let me turn this right side up. And let's turn down the light a little bit. There. How's that? Good for one fair. There's that one. Then we got this one. That's good for one fair with a C on it. Canton City Lines on that one. Let's see, what was the other one? The other side of the other one, same thing, Canton City Lines. And then look at this itty bitty one. Look at that. San Diego Electric Railway Company. Very cool. I've never seen that one before. That's awesome. That is awesome. Thank you so much, B3 Relic Recovery. That is cool. So let me put these back in here. All right. And we're going to switch back. All right. So who's next? Next is from Indiana Tones. I won something on his show. Let's see. Whoa. Dear Deej, your kindness is a blessing, and so are you. Thank you for supporting my channel. Lewis, Indiana Tones. Very cool. Very nice card. Pretty card. Okay, now I gotta... What did I win? Ooh, I won a silver quarter. A 1964 silver quarter. Everybody knows what those look like, so I'm not going to put that one under the microscope. But thank you very much. I don't think I have that year. So thank you very much, Lou. He was having a giveaway on one of his live streams, and I won. Lou is normally in here, so I'm surprised he's not in here. Hi, Ro. Diggin's in my house. Let's see. Cricket says, I'm guessing that pretty card is from Mrs. Tones. All right, next one is from California. Whoa. Oh, that's cool. It's from Banshee Mining. Hello, Salem. My kitty cat's here. She sent stickers. Look at that. Banshee Mining. I got two, so I can keep one and I'll give one away. Deej, thank you for being a part of the Gold Show. Really enjoy your show. Julie, Banshee Mining. So, thank you very much, Julie. And it's a beach scene of the surf, and it says thank you. That's a cool card. Thank you, Julie. Julie is taking swag and stickers from everybody. She's printed out these sheets, and she's going to a gold show on the 19th, I think it is. Hi, Audra. And she's sharing, she's printed out a sheet with all the YouTube channels, all of us in our treasure hunting community that have panned for gold, or, you know, like I've sluiced for gold and that. So I had some stickers made and sent them to her that she could hand out. Come on, buddy boy. If you want up, jump up here. All right. This one's from Mike Lyman. And that he was out of my stickers, and I sent him some stickers. So he might have sent me some. Yeah. Oh, good. He sent me the smaller ones. Very cool. I got Mike Lyman stickers. Says, hi, Deej. Thanks for the stickers. Here are a few of mine. We had a great night Saturday. We hit 500. I split it with Timmy Shaw. Very cool. So cool. Best of luck this year. I don't know if I will make it out detecting anytime soon. Oh, boy. Enjoy your season, Mikey. I think Mikey's been having some health issues, so keep him in your prayers, too. I don't know, though. I think they're trying to figure out what's going on. Okay, this one is from... Ooh, I know who this is. Is Brockton Magnet Fisher in my house? I don't remember winning anything. I just asked him if he'd do a sticker trade. But I think he sent me a coin or something. There's something in here. I'm trying to cut it open. There we go. What is this? Oh, that's beautiful. It's a 1996 Kennedy half with a Philadelphia mint mark on it. Very nice. Thank you, Brockton. Shoot. Look at these. And he sent me some stickers. So I will keep one, and the rest I will put in sticker packs. Very cool. Thank you so much. Wow. You slide that in there. I'm trying to get these caught up. Let's see. This one is from Steve. Steve's in the chat if he's still here. Starry's lost and found. Starry. It just says Starry. No, there's nothing written on there. I don't see a note. Whoa, we got stickers, folks, to give away. Oh, I like this one. Starry's Lost and Found. Very cool. And then we have this one. Starry's Lost and Found for magnet fishing. Very cool. Thank you very much, Steve. I appreciate that. So we got more magnet fishing stickers, too. Yay. Okay, this one is from Metal Detecting Brooklyn, and his name is Richard. Okay. Oh, wow. What is that? There's no note in here. Whoa. Almost dropped it. And here's a button. I can put the button on my hat with Gypsy's button. Metal Detecting Brooklyn. And then he sent stickers. So I'll put one in my sticker book, and the rest will go in giveaways. Very cool. Thank you so much, Metal Detecting Brooklyn. His name is Richard. Brooklyn Treasure Hunter is Anthony, and Metal Detecting Brooklyn is Richard. Took me a while to figure that out. All right. What is this? He prints straight up and down like me. I think this is from, not sure. What's this from? Yep, Rivendell Coins and Antiquities. Okay. So this is from Jonathan. It says, congratulations on winning the giveaway on my live stream. Enclosed are the coins and key fob. I hope you enjoy them. What is that? Oh, that's just part of the envelope. Very cool. There's that. Very cool. Okay, I'm going to have to cut this open. Hopefully there's just coins. Oh, whoa, what are all these? Oh, look at that. Got a V nickel, a 1905 V nickel. What is in there? A key. Oh, look at that. A keychain with a metal detector coil. That is cool. Look at that. That's cool. I don't have one of those. There's something else in there. I'm trying to get it. Come on. Get out of there. Can't cut it. It's taped up real good. There. Should be able to get it out now. Oh my goodness. It's a 1906 Indian head penny. Very cool. And a 1916 Barber dime. Very cool. Thank you so much, Jonathan. Very cool. I wish you would have sent some stickers so I could have traded your stickers. You know, or not traded them, but put them in sticker giveaways. But thank you very much. I really wanted that keychain. And I love the coins too. Let's see. Have I missed anybody in the chat, gang? I'm looking. There's 18 still in my house. I know. Mail calls are boring, aren't they? But I got to do these people justice. I mean, that's only fair. This is from Ed. Flash in your pan. Wow. And I won. I think I won a coin. I think that's what this little envelope is. Oh, that's cool. What is that? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. This is in good shape. It is a Regina, Elizabeth II Regina, Canadian something or other. Let's see. It's so shiny, I'm having trouble reading it. 1896, Klondike, and 2021. I think it's a quarter. Thank you very much, Ed, if you're in the house. And then all kinds of stickers, like a huge sticker pack. Flash in your pan sticker, another B3 relic recovery sticker, gold chasers sticker. Is that chasers? Yeah, I think that's chasers. And then another Ed Marvin Live Flash in your pan sticker. Depths of History sticker. The Magnetic Squatch. Woohoo, I didn't have that one. Ohio River History. Sean. Benzo Gold, who I met at Flash Bash. Lost Boys Recovery. Very cool. Digging Canuck. Got another Flash in your pan. And HD Shovel Ed, who I also met at Flash Bash. Very cool. Thank you so much, Ed. I won a giveaway on his live stream. I think I've won a couple of those in the last year. So thank you very much, Ed. All right. Now what's this? Okay, this is something I ordered. Okay, I wait. When something new comes out, I wait and hear how everybody likes it. New comments. Hi, Lou. I just opened your mail to me. Thank you very much. I ordered the Ultimate Finds box. Okay. So, the first one must have got lost. And he said, I haven't seen you open your mail. I said, well, I haven't gotten the mail from you yet. And he made sure he shipped it out right away. So let me try to pull it out of here. It is in there tight. It is snug. And we even got a sticker and a business card with it. Ultimate Finds box. So I was hoping it wasn't too big for my pocket, but it might be. But it'll fit in my bag just fine. But I got the bright green one, folks. Something that's not going to blend in to the grass or the dirt in the field. And I like that it has a hole on it so you can put, I could clip something to this and with a lanyard and clip it to my belt buckle so I didn't lose it. But I don't think this is going to fit in my pocket. So it'll just have to go in my bag, but I like it. It's got more room than my last one. So let me see. Do I have a coin here that I can put in there and test it? How big? That's about the size of a quarter. That'll fit. The large cent would have to go in the big pocket, I think. So, very cool. So I finally got one, folks. So I did order that. Okay. Now, the next one, the last one I think this is something I ordered. Okay. And that can go there. Let me pull them all out. Let's see. There's that one. Okay. So I ordered some stickers. The main reason was I came up with some new stickers because Julie wanted me to send her some kind of sticker that had to do with gold panning. So this is my new sticker. Find some gold. And I sent half of a package of stickers to Julie to hand out at the gold show. And then I sent some of my Diggin with Deej buttons, metal buttons, you know, that you can pin on, button pins. And then I had this new sticker made. Oop, I can't put that on there. I had this new sticker made. Technetics Ambassador. So last week I released this sticker, which is a copyrighted sticker. It's my photograph. It's my design. It's called, "If you're not digging trash, you're not finding treasure." So that's my sticker. It's copyrighted. So I didn't want anybody copying it. And that. What time is it? Oh, it's time. So that's the end of my mail call. So next in line is Jersey History Hunter, Audra and Bobby at 7 p.m. Eastern, well, Daylight Savings Time, Eastern Standard Time or Daylight Savings Time. Little Dirt Digger's birthday bash is tonight. Then after Audra is Flash in Your Pan, Ed, Dano, Jesse, and Rose. They're on at 8 o'clock p.m. And their special guests are Nugget Brain Peterson and Keith Wills. So be sure to check out Flash in Your Pan. Then Papa Rouse, What's in the Dirt, Bill is on with his live stream, 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and 6 p.m. Pacific Time. So if you guys get a chance, check out these other live streams. Let them know Diggin with Deej sent you. This Friday will be a metal detecting video. That I will be premiering a metal detecting video. Metal Detecting Brooklyn, Richard. I don't know if you were in the chat whenever I opened your mail, but I did open your mail live. Okay. Let's see if I missed anybody. Mike Lyman, I opened your mail too. So I hope everybody enjoyed the live stream tonight. I can't remember what next week's live stream is. I don't have my calendar down here to double check, but be sure to, if you're not already subscribed, please subscribe and hit the notification bell. It's free. I'm not a channel that overdoes it on my community page. I don't post stuff just to put something out there. I have to have a good reason to use that because everybody's time is valuable. And I don't want to waste anybody's time. So if you could help me by subscribing, it's free. It doesn't cost you anything. And that way it helps me, it helps the channel, and it also helps YouTube suggest me more often. It'll help me grow in that. Let's see. Last Sunday was Mayor Videos. We had a blast in there. It was a great live stream. If you're not familiar with Marlon and Aurora's live stream and his co-host Tripwire, they have a very fun live stream. Mayor did a massive mail call. This is only from 10, no, today's the 15th, so 15 days now. And that, so it came in fast. So I think next Tuesday is the history of tea and how it impacted the world, the United Kingdom as well as United States. I have several cool live streams coming up. The history of tea and how it impacted the United States as well as Great Britain. The history of Canadian bank tokens is coming up. And then how to prevent a metal detecting season kickoff injury. For those of us who have experienced injuring ourselves the first time we go out digging as soon as everything thaws out, and the next day we've overdone it. And I will have my chiropractor, Dr. Dave, will be my guest. I think that's the first weekend in April. So those are some of mine. I have already scheduled, I think 3 or 4 more weeks worth. So if you look, there's a place you can look on my YouTube channel page that shows you what's upcoming. And whenever I can, I try to post on there. So it gives you an idea of what we'll be talking about. Oh, and then I have a really good show coming called Clash of the Ironclads. And I think the guys will really love that one for sure. So anyhow, it is time to go over to Jersey History Hunter and let's support Audra and Bobby and wish Emily a happy birthday. So we will see you soon, and thank you again, everybody. Bye. Thank you, Mark the Berg Hunter, for being a new member. Thank you to my members and my moderators. See you over there.